Good morning, everybody. Like the rest of you, I'm here in lockdown. My name is Sashi, for those of you who haven't met me before. And during this time, I feel that we have all been more introverted, and it's given us a great opportunity to meditate on or contemplate what this horrible epidemic is teaching us, or trying to teach us, I'm a soul numerologist among my other strings to my bow, and I felt that it might be helpful, as I'm getting lots of requests for soul numerology readings right now. I'm sort of bogged under, so I thought as a small global consciousness numerology reading might be in order, just to give us some idea what the universe is perhaps trying to show us. So first of all, the year 2020. It's a nice, I mean, when you look at the numbers, I'm very visual, so the numbers are very, they sit nicely together, 2020. However, when we came out of the 20th century, when all of our years started with the number 19, we were coming out of a period of time that was very, very masculine energy. 19 is one of the karmic numbers, and 19 represents control freak energy, but it's a very masculine energy. And the minute we moved forward into the 21st century, where the numerology starts with the 2, we moved into a more passive energy. The number 2 is traditionally associated with the mother, and of course Mother Earth, women, and we have found that in the last few years there's been a great uprising of females wanting to be heard, the Me Too movement, rightly or wrongly, but it is definitely moving towards a more passive energy. And where in the previous century, under the 19 energy, the 1 and the 9 both being combined make a very powerful number, people may have reacted in a more aggressive, more warlike manner. So 2020, number 2 is all about the feminine, it's passive, it's intuitive. So I feel we will find all of us now having this quiet time around us will start to become much more intuitive, much more in tune with the people around us, and much more in tune with the planet. That's how we should be, because Mother Earth sustains us all, and Mother Earth isn't happy at the moment. So the number 2 is passive energy, and it's mother energy. We have 2 2s within the year 2020, so it's double the energy, double the vibration, double the passive energy. Therefore, we are being presented with something that we can't do anything about, or we're doing our best, but some people feel we're fighting a losing battle. We're not. We're just being taught a big lesson, and the big lesson, work it out for yourself. With the 2, next to it we have a 0, then a 2, then another 0, and the 0 is the powerful element of the year 2020. The 0 is representative of the universe, of source, of God, whatever you want to call the higher power, but it shows in this year that we have God, the universe, watching us from both sides, walking beside us, Everything we do is being monitored, the rights, the wrongs, and it's a critical year for the planet and the world, and also the further universe. So we are being watched over to make sure we're doing it right. Also, the number 0 is very similar to the number 9 in numerology, which is the number of humanitarian causes. It's the number for unconditional love. So it's important that during this time we practice unconditional love. And a lot of us who may have been more inwardly focused, more focused on ourselves, are now finding that the only way forward is to help one another. And that's where the 2 comes in as well. It's about helping another. It's not about the I, it's about helping another. So these 2 zeros next to these 2 2s, it's double the energy of all of the lessons that are being sent towards us. Now, the number 0 also incorporates, it's a bit like white light, which incorporates all the colours of the rainbow. 0 incorporates all the lessons, all the life lessons, and everything associated with the learning that we've come in, each of us, because each number represents some form of learning. So 0 represents global learning, universal learning, but every single lesson. So basically we're being given the opportunity to get it right and to learn to live unconditionally in a humanitarian way, to bring balance into the world. Because there are 2 of each of these numbers, it's all about the scales of balance. And if we all cooperate, because 2 is the number of cooperation with one another, and really take time to reflect on how we can improve ourselves during this time, we'll come out the other side of it, and we will come out the other side. We'll come out the other side of it in a much better place. I really feel that although this is a harsh lesson for all of us, a painful lesson, if we just take stock and look at what the universe and Mother Earth wants us to take on board and start practicing it. A lot of us preach it, but don't practice it. So it's time to look after each other, cooperate, be humanitarian, be unconditional, and look after Mother Earth and approach life in a more passive, loving way. That's my take on it. Anyway, thank you for listening. If anybody wants any further information or wants to contact me, take a look at my website, www.bright-spirit.co.uk. Thank you for listening. Bye. Stay safe.